Well, hello, glorious people of the interwebs, and welcome back to Red Dead Online. Today I'm going to be showcasing some more collection locations, which is going to net you about $800 in under an hour. It's going to be an amazing way to make money, and we are going to be doing, once again, the coin collection and the alcohol collection this time as well, because the coins are one of the most lucrative sets you can do, and the alcohol is not only incredibly useful, but it sells for a decent amount too. Now, the location we're at right now is going to get you the 1796 halfpenny. Now, these locations will be good until September 21st at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, at which point they will switch to a new location. The rotation for this is on a 3-day rotation, so you will be able to get this every 3 days. So you'll be able to get it on September 21st until 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, then September 24th, and so on and so forth. And you'll be able to redo this as many times as you want. And there we go, the 1796 halfpenny. Now, just keep in mind that these will switch locations at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but if you follow along, you will be good to go and make a ton of money and XP while doing it. I hope you all enjoy this video. Now, I will be releasing daily videos where you can make up to about $1,000 collecting. I'll try and make sure to do this daily with different stuff. We are going to be doing this also in the fastest way possible to collect as many things as we can in the shortest amount of time. Now, I do want to remind you that any location that we show off that requires a unknown dig site, it's going to require a metal detector. So pretty much all of these coin locations are going to require a metal detector. Just keep that in mind. But the alcohol bottles, you basically will just be able to go and pick up. Now, right here, we've got absinthe. Now, this is going to be east of Fort Mercer, west of Lake Don Julio. And there's this little building here. And then just east of that building is going to be this burnt down wagon. And it's going to have absinthe in the back of it. There's going to also be a coin location right around here as well. There is a little bonus collection point here if you want to grab it. It's not part of the overall collection that we're doing, but there's going to be a pair of earrings or something random potentially at this dig site. It might not even be there, but just make sure to check this location if you're here. Everybody else got earrings, but yeah, okay, so we got the sterling tooth earring here. Now, just northwest of Lake Don Julio, there's going to be 2 buildings. And if you go to this little building right here, and just behind it, you can get the 1794 silver dollar. And it's going to be right where Corgi is. And these are all guaranteed locations. If you get all of these locations before 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on September 21st, you will be able to get each and every one of these. Now, also keep in mind, if you collect all of these on the 21st, you can also redo them on the 24th or the 27th. So it's really, really cool that we can continuously use these locations to make a ton of money. This location here will have the 1797 Gold Eagle. Going to be just on the other side of Thieves Landing. And it's like right in this little cove here. Ooh, nice. Rank 124. Not too shabby. I will be kind of switching this up for each of the days, doing different collections and stuff like that, so that way you guys can get your full collections on various different things. But I do really like the coin collection just because it makes you so much money, and it's really easy to get the entire set. Like 540 bucks for, you know, about a half an hour's worth of work is not too bad. Now, also keep in mind when you're going to all these different locations to still keep your metal detector out. That way you're collecting other things at the same time. Don't limit yourself to just collecting these guaranteed spots. Try and collect as many different things as you can, because then you might be able to complete another set accidentally and make even more money. Now, this next location between the G and the R in Great Plains outside of Blackwater is going to get you the 1787 1-cent token. They might be asking, where's all the alcohol at? Well, don't worry, your pretty little faces. The alcohol will be coming. As I mentioned, I am doing this in a specific route that will get you the most amount of items in the fastest amount of time. Wham bam, thank you ma'am, the 1787 1-cent token. Now, this is a location I've actually showed off a few times at Aurora Basin. This will get you the Old Tom Gin. And once you get to this particular location, just under there, in that broken part of the deck, you'll be able to pick it up. And just to be safe, because I realized I was a little zoomed out there. Oh my god. I always go into the actual menu instead. So the Aurora Basin is completely west of Blackwater. Now, right next to Owen Gee Lake, we're going to be able to find the 1800 half dime. You're going to go to this little part right here. You're going to pull out your metal detector, and right down here is going to be the dig site. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. This next one is super easy to find. It is north of Owen Gee and west of the Big Valley, and it's actually at the location for the Old Trapper. And if you go up to the Trapper's table, there is going to be the Grand Corazon Madeira. I know I probably butchered that. Go. Now, the nice thing about these alcohol bottles is if you don't want to make the $180, you can actually just drink them, and they will not only give you fortified, like, bars, but they'll also fortify your cores at different levels, too. So they've got multiple uses, and they're just really handy to have a bunch of. Now, this next location is for the 1700 New York token, and it's actually in the Devil Hermit Cave. So if you go down here, all the way inside into this particular location, you're going to come in through here, wind your way through this, you're going to go up this way, down the ladder here, and over into this little corner. And you're going to be able to get the 1700 New York token. And then that is exactly right up there where the Devil Cave Hermit would be if it was in online. I kind of wish they made him some kind of crazy-ass stranger. I think it would be amazing. There's actually a way to glitch up there. Well, not really glitch up there, but you gotta, like, hop on this rock and then jump all the way up. Good times. Now, of course, one of these had to be out in the middle of nowhere. And it's all the way up in the snow area where you start in Chapter 1. And it's inside of this building here. Now, this is going to be the Caribbean rum. Now, if you do the stuff like, what is it? These salvage missions and stuff like that, it's going to be right inside the store. You're going to end up having max of these. I do a lot of salvage missions, so I can't even pick this one up. So this is a definitely skippable one if you're already maxed out on Caribbean rum like me. This next location, which is just north of Valentine and west of Fort Wallace, just near where the bridge is going to be, you're going to find the 1792 Liberty Quarter. It's going to be just at the edge of this. There we go. Maybe? Don't you make me fall off the edge now, game. Why isn't it letting me dig it up? There it is. I walked right over it somehow. Yes, this is going to get you the 1792 Liberty Quarter. Now, just south of the O and the R in Cumberland Forest, you're going to come across this little building here. Now, this is the site of the animal bones, or the dinosaur bones from single player. The crazy lady's going to be in there building her monstrosity. This could potentially be another one that you can skip because it is Tennessee whiskey. I am currently maxed out on this. You can get a lot of this from looting various NPCs and from doing these salvage events. This next location is just below the O in Citadel Rock, southeast of Valentine. And if you zoom in right on this location, it's easily findable. And it's right up on this little ledge. Now, for those of you that are going to be asking, I don't know why I get so many of these questions, but yes, if we are using a metal detector, you have to use the metal detector to find the dig site. There is no way to. The only dig sites that you can dig up without one are the little mounds that you can find, and you can see those in Eagle Eye as well. But they do stand out as an obvious thing that you can dig up. But things like this, you do absolutely need to have the metal detector. 1795 Half Eagle. Now, this next location is below the H and the A in New Hanover. There's a little building here, and next to this little building is a tree. And of course, at that tree, we're going to be able to find the 1792 quarter. Next up, we've got the 1789 penny. Now that is below the E and the M of Lemoyne, and it is in the just next to the Eris Field at this little like peninsula on the river. And it's at like the very edge of it. There we go. Hey, we can dig at the same time now. That's nice. You don't actually have to wait for people. I wonder if they recently changed that, because that's a nice added feature right there. There we go, the 1789 penny. Next up, we've got the 1800 gold quarter. And this is going to be outside of Saint Denis, but just inside Lemoyne. There's that group of buildings right down there, and then right on this line here of the topography, you're going to find a big tree. And next to that big tree is going to be the 1800 gold quarter. Now we've got to get the Scotch Whiskey, which is at this little peninsula-looking thing in the bayou. And this is actually the Devil's Cabin. Now once you walk inside of the Devil's Cabin, it's going to be right on the right-hand side. Wham bam, thank you ma'am, Scotch Whiskey. As a little bonus, there's going to be an egg in this tree just outside of the Devil's Cabin too. Just keep that in mind. Grab that egg. It will be here. And it is a heron egg. So, bonus points! Now we've got to head to Rhodes. And just outside of Rhodes, like right inside of this E, you're going to find the 1800 gold dollar. You can see the road station right there. And then at this dead tree is going to be the 1800 gold dollar. Now, I do have the coin locations for day 3 on the channel already, so you can farm this up between September 20th at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and September 21st at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But then on the 23rd, you'll also be able to do this again if you follow the other coin collection video that I've got on the channel. I seem to have stolen one of my companion's horses. I was looking to my right, and I was like, what? Who named their horse Meaty's Revenge like mine? I was like, oh, that's my horse. I stole Corgi's horse. My bad, Corgi. But as you can see, we are headed to the Braithwaite Manor. If for some strange reason you don't know where the Braithwaite Manor is, it's here on the map just below Rhodes. And in the main manor, we're going to look for the London Dry Gin. It's going to be in the main dining room here, and then over to the right. We got fine brandy there. That's not right. I'll take the fine brandy. But oh, is this it? London Dry Gin. There we go. I got a little off tilt. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. But get the London Dry Gin. Now for the ever elusive Irish whiskey. This is going to be in Saint Denis. You're going to need to go to this location. But it's a bit of a cluster F to get to. Now, in this particular area, when you see this entrance, you're going to want to go, obviously, through the entrance. But we need to hop up on a set of stairs that are over here, or a ladder. We go up the ladder. Over here. Jump the handy-dandy fence. Jump the rail again. And then over in this lovely corner, going to be the ever-elusive Irish whiskey. I only had one of these, so now I've got 2, and I'm pretty happy about that. The dragon horde is ever growing. I will soon lay my egg and sell it for millions of dollars. Next location you need to go to is for cognac. It is just west of Van Horn at the man, bear, pig, bird, goat thing. And to get up into here, you need to jump up here onto these little boxes, onto the roof, into the window, into the window. I'm kind of sad that Man Bear Pig isn't here. We got potent snake oil up there. It's on one of these. I can hear it with my treasure ears. Okay, it is in this cupboard. So you got to open the cupboard, And you might have to take like a health cure or something like that, but there is a cognac down at the bottom. Now this next location is going to get you the 1798 draped bust silver dollar. Now for those of you that are wondering exactly where this is, it is west of Van Horn, below the E and the R in New Hanover, and at this little nub here is going to be a beaver dam, and right near this beaver dam is going to be the dig site that we need to get somewhere up in here, Come to me, my precious treasure. I need you. Oh, you're here. There it is. This is going to be the 1798 draped bust silver dollar. For the 1792 nickel, you're going to need to go just north of Annisburg, or Annisburg. I know, it's a joke. It's a little disconcerting in this particular spot, though, because you're going to be digging right in a graveyard. So your character might forever be haunted. Just keep that in mind. But this is going to be for the 1792 nickel. Now this last one is a little out of the way, and funnily enough, it's actually at the location for the Witch's Cabin in the Red Dead Redemption 2 single player, which is actually not even in the game. The marker is still there, like on the map, but there is no building here, which is kind of funny. Now, if we open up our map, this is just above the N in Amberino. It's above the Grizzlies. And if you go here with your handy-dandy detector of doom, you'll be able to find the dig spots. Like it's right about here. There we go. And this is going to be for the $1,805 Bachelor. And this will complete both the coin collection and the alcohol collection. Now, you can choose to sell the alcohol or choose to keep it for yourself, hoard it, and just get super duper drunk with your friends, or you could sell it. But we're going to head down to where Madame Nazar is and make some easy money. Ah, the beautiful Madame Nazar. As you can see here, we've got 2 coin collections. One we completed in this video, which sells for $540. And then we've got the antique alcohol bottles collection, which sells for $160. So we're getting a total of $700. And it takes, if you're collecting other things on the way, it'll take you about an hour to collect all the bottles and all the coins, which means you'll also be getting other things as well. So you should be able to, within that hour, get between $800 and $1,000 worth of collectibles. At the very least, you'll get an extra $100 worth of collectibles. But I do hope you all enjoyed the episode. Thank you so much for the support on the Frontier Pursuits series. I will be doing some clothing outfit videos very soon, as well as doing some fashion shows, which I think should be a fun way to include the community in some content. Thank you all so much for the support. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. I'll see you all in the next one. But are you selling things outside of a collection?